This painter was born in 1880 in Ixelles, Brussels, in Belgium. His father was a painter specialized in seascape paintings, and his mother was the granddaughter of the Duke of Marlborough. He grew up breathing art. Oftentimes after school, he would run to his father's atelier to meet his father's friends, some of which were James Ensor or Louis Arton. His father tried to push him towards a more stable career, but art was his passion. He lived a very exciting life and would simply never stop. He did so much that it is hard to retrace his steps. After his university studies, he supposedly left at the age of 21 to San Francisco, visiting the Americas. During World War I, he was a member of the artistic documentary section of the army under King Albert, with Alfred Bastien, Fernand Allard-L'Olivier, and James Thirier. After those dark days, he traveled all over the world, to the south of France, the north of Italy, India, Cambodia, Madagascar, Djibouti, Turkey, Syria, Morocco, Tunisia, Tahiti, Sri Lanka, and Bali, where he lived for the rest of his life. His life's work can be divided into three parts. First, a local part where he would paint essentially Belgian subjects. Second, after World War I, he would paint subjects from his numerous travels, whether it be France, Italy, or India. And third, he would paint essentially Balinese subjects. He was so passionate about Bali that in 1930 he would move there and eventually marry his model, the famous Balinese dancer Ni PoLlok. This painting shows a period of the second part of his work, where he was traveling between the south of France and Venice around the late 1920s. The umbrella and the doll are recurrent elements he used in his compositions in those years. He had a gift for turning the beautiful things around him into emotion. This is a perfect example where one can admire his assets as a luminist and colorist, with his specific color palette of purples, pinks, and reds, often made by himself. He had a heavy use of thickly applied paint, avoiding details, while giving light and color a great importance. This painter is Adrien Jean le MAYEUR de Merprès, a Belgian painter of the 19th century. He once told Renato Cristiano that he thought of himself as the last impressionist.